Hey guys, it's Doug.
And Melissa, come see what we found this weekend in Natchez.
So we made it down to Natchez. We had to go pick up a piece, and this is our unboxing. You've seen unboxings before, so now we're going to unbox and just see how much will fit into the Santa Fe that we have. I think you'll be surprised at what's in there. Thankfully, we played Tetris a lot as kids. I know it wouldn't even fit in there. We had to tie the back down. We'll see. And yes, they do have alarms that ding, and the entire way it did ding and let us know that the lift gate was ajar. We know that. So anyway, come on inside. Let's see what we have. So the original reason that we went down was to get the, I don't know what that's called, secretary desk, I think is what it is. Not a desk, it's a secretary. I don't know why it's called that. But anyway, while we were there, there was another estate sale, and we love going to estate sales over in Natchez. It's just a lot of cool stuff that you find in a lot of those old homes. So along the way, we stopped at a place in Vidalia too. But if you get a chance to make it over to Natchez, Mississippi, we certainly think that that's something that you ought to do. So let's go ahead and we'll take some stuff out of there. What we found that I'll show you in a minute is an antique desk that actually had a mirror on it, kind of like the one that we sold the other day, but this mirror moves around on there, but we'll...
Swivels.
It swivels, apparently, is what it does, but we'll show you that as well, and it looks like it came out of the swivel holder. But anyway, we'll get to that. So let's take our drawers out first. I'm telling you, we had to move everything around to get it to work, but thanks to my lovely wife, we got it to fit. Drawer number 2. Do we have a key for those drawers? I don't know if we do.
Nope, but we can find one. We can buy one.
Just so you know, she questioned whether I had the 2 wheels. Had to take 2 of the wheels off to get it in there too. So there you go. But anybody that knows me knows that I don't lose stuff. So I was going to have it.
Wrong answer. He always loses stuff. He's my greatest partner in crime, but he does lose stuff.
That's drawer number 3. We also found, this has nothing to do with this video, but we found a cool little baseball stool. So anyway, there's that.
At least now we know we got that.
Right. All right. All of this still in the Santa Fe, one trip. We couldn't have made it in the Tucson, and it does look like this came off, but thankfully, we should be able to slide that back in there. It's going to need a little bit of repair, but this is the mirror that came off of it. We got to lay that on something. All right, so what we had to do, because we picked up the secretary desk first, got it loaded in there, and great folks, and we looked at this actually at an estate sale, I don't know, probably a couple of months ago. It never sold, and saw it listed on Facebook Marketplace, so we don't pass on an opportunity to head over to Natchez, so that's what we did. But because we already had this in there, we had to pull this back out, put the bottom part of that vanity or desk or whatever it is that we bought, that's the one that we had to take the wheels off of to get into. So what we're going to do is slide this back. You can see in there that the vanity is back there. What else can we have in here? Oh, you're going to like this when we unveil it. It's another great piece. So let's see if we can get this thing out without ruining. And shout out to the folks who let us use these moving blankets, packing blankets, I guess they are. Yeah, you can see it already coming out. I'm telling you, there's a lot of great stuff if you'll just get out on the road and go look at it. We buy a lot of stuff off Marketplace, but it makes it so much better to get out and go see it, because you find a lot of the stories that come along with these as well. And this was another great one, but that'll be another thing. So we're going to try to get this out of there. Oh, this thing is big and heavy and nice and glass. And let's just slide it down here. hold that if you want. Don't know if you see that. $595. Oftentimes, when you go and talk to these people at these estate sales and they really need to sell it, you can get it for a little bit better price, which we did. Let's get this.
Oh.
And that's part of it too, is being able to negotiate. Lift up the back side of it.
I'm trying.
Oh, I may be in the middle.
Hold on. Got it. Move. Pull.
Huh?
Pull.
Pull, she says. That's what she said. Okay. Now, what she didn't know, which I don't know, I thought she might have anyway, it's got a light in it as well. So we'll get it stood up and we'll let you take a look at it. God dang it. So this is a look at this secretary, and I think what separates it from an armoire and makes it a secretary is look at this. Look how cool this is. Sometimes, if you look, you'll find the key. Oh, that's a shirt, isn't it? Yeah, sometimes if you look, you'll find the key. And what a lot of folks do, and what we did on a piece that we gave, I promise you, when there's a picture of this up and it's in our house, and this one's not going anywhere. This one's staying in the house. We got more crud in the house because we buy stuff in order to sell it to other folks and find new homes. And oftentimes it stays in our house. But it's got little glass shelves that go with there, and we took those out, of course, for the ride, because the last thing you want to do is break one of your glass shelves on there. That's not going to make anybody happy. But you get the idea. You put mail in the slots, do whatever it is, put, I don't know. Now, the cool thing is, too, put you a few bottles of bourbon in there, your glasses down here. It's not going to be a bourbon.
Or blue and white ginger jars.
Everything doesn't get turned into a bourbon carrier, but it's got the drawers that work, and this is from the Jasper Cabinet Company. I don't know anything about the Jasper Cabinet Company, but come around here and look at this. That's what I want you to see, is right inside there. And it's almost like it was branded or burned in there. That's really cool. That's the first time that we've seen that from the Jasper Cabinet Company. So that already adds a little bit more. A lot of times, if it's still got the markings on it and it's still got the brandings on there, not that that matters because we're keeping it, but it adds a lot of value to it. Those that were later on that were the particle put togethers, you don't see company names on them anymore like you do. And so that's pretty cool.
Our plan probably for this is all we're going to do, honestly, is just touch up the stain just in the little spots that there might be like little scratches. And we're just probably going to add a little gold touch to the knobs and the hardware, keep everything original. It's really, honestly, too beautiful really to kind of change much on it.
And these, if you ever see one of these spindles up at the top and it's cockeyed sideways, don't worry about it, because these things just sit down in there. They're not glued in there at all.
That's right.
They just pop out, and you can see that it's just, what do they call those things? Dowels, I think that it is. And you'll find that little hole that's in there. You take it out if you're refinishing it, and it's a little easier to do. But don't pass on one because that's tilted or missing or whatever, because you can get a replacement for it. And I think all of those are the same size. But wait, there's more.
There is more.
And again, many thanks for the packing blankets that were on there. This is what we had to go upstairs. And in a lot of these old homes that we were in, and we'll put up a little video of some of the inside of the house, because I know that Melissa took that yesterday while we were in there. It was about 110 degrees upstairs. The air was working fine, but oftentimes they don't cool the top of it if nobody goes there. And so this was tucked away, and she found this neat little closet that was on there, and now you're looking at a video of the closet. So you can look back here just a second and see where the closet is. And that was upstairs. They really maximize the space that they have. It's the first time we've ever put a video inside of a video, so there you go. There, let's go this way with it.
Where to put the wheels?
And get this out of there, and she'll get the wheels and put it back on, and then we'll show that to you. This was another one that the price tag on it was $275, which if you're getting the piece and keeping it, that's not terrible for something that is made. It's those two wheels that she said, she swore all along. If you ever had guys, I don't know how many guys watch this, or says ladies, whatever it is. But ladies, if you've done that, I got that eye roll. You all know which one that is. When I told her they're in here somewhere, yeah, what do you do? So let's flip this over and let you guys take a look at it. Don't break the wheels. Be careful on flipping it like that. So
turn around.
That's the back of it. And again, when you see the markings on the back of these things, that stamp that's now it's not as cool as that one, I don't think, that had the brand on it, but that's really neat. So let's take a look at that. And of course, that's the drawers that we took out of there. But if you could imagine, you don't have to imagine, I'll show you. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. So again, we were able to put this desk vanity thingy bottom. We were able to put the secretary armoire in there. We were able to put, that's the, oh gosh, that's the mirror that goes on there. We had that in there. And don't forget the little baseball thing on there. So we appreciate you joining along with us. And all of that came out of our Santa Fe. Let's take a look at it now, and then Melissa and I will finish up with you. But we're able to put the seat back up, but that's, look, these things are roomy. Who needs a truck? So there you have it. That was a look at our weekend in Natchez. We'll have some other videos up of where we went, some of the houses that we've seen, some of our favorite places to eat, some of our favorite places for brunch and things like that.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part of this trip, this weekend?
Probably my finds in the fabulous estate sale that we went to.
Probably so. Guys, we'll see you next time.
Yep.